Alright guys, let's get started. I just got up at like 9:15 and checked X and saw that One UI 7 has now been released. I was not expecting it to be this early. And I don't know exactly what time it released. I literally just saw X and jumped out of bed and got in here and started the stream. So, yeah. We're gonna get the install started. I haven't done anything yet. Like I said yesterday on the last night on the stream, I am going to show you guys everything live on camera. So the full process. So I've got my phone over here. Let me turn on the camera. Let me turn on the other light in here too. All right, give us some light. And the camera is on. So here is my S24 Ultra. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Members app right here. And up on the banners here, it's going to be the last one. So just swipe over and you can see the One UI beta program. We're going to tap that. And we're going to scroll down. Ooh, where'd it go? Let me find the registration link. Oh, okay. Click the top, and then all right, we are enrolled. So you gotta click this, and then click up on the top here, that Join Now banner right here. Click that, and then you hit Enroll down there. Make sure you don't withdraw, because once you withdraw, I don't think you can go back into it. So that's how you enroll right there. And then we're going to go into settings. We're going to back out of that and just go back in. Go to software update, download and install. This may take a minute before it pops up, so if it doesn't come up right away, which it did come up right away, so we are good. So One UI 7, Android 15, it is 4.7-ish gigabytes right here. Welcome to the One UI 7 beta. Your chance to get a sneak peek at the latest version of One UI and Android 15. And then it just explains everything, gives you all the changes right here, which we're going to see here in a minute. So more Galaxy AI stuff, bold new look, visual enhancements, reimagined icons and widgets, enhanced home screen, simplified home screen grid, improved home screen landscape view, customize your app and widget style, new widget settings, larger home screen folders, easier access to Finder, lock screen and always on display, quick panel and notifications, capture image with ease, collaboration stuff, powerful video editing, manage your health, boost your productivity, plan tasks and events, connect and share, protect and security, battery and charging. More options for power saving. You now have more control over what happens when your phone is in power saving mode. Choose exactly the features you want to limit to save the amount of battery that's right for you. You can change these options with power saving while power saving is on. More control over battery protection. When you turn on battery protection, excuse me, you can now adjust the maximum charging level anywhere between 80 and 95%. New charging effect. When you plug in a charger, the charging confirmation, hold on, it's ready to install, but we're going to wait a second and finish reading that. Where'd it go? At the bottom of the screen instead of the middle to prevent interruptions while still making it easy to check charging status. And then some other basic odds and ends. So we are ready to go. I've got 48% battery, so I'm just going to plug it in. I don't think I have to, but just to be sure, we'll go ahead and give it some juice while it's installing. All right, there we go. Give it some power. Anybody here from last night? We thought it might drop last night because it has at, last year it came out at night. This year it was this morning. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, like I said, I literally jumped out of bed and ran in here and started the stream, so I'm still waking up. Yep, how you doing? Did you sleep good? Literally, I woke up and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is out. And I checked X and I saw somebody post something about animations, but they had already been posting about that anyway. They had already been posting about it anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I scrolled down and I saw Jeff Springer say, I woke up late, but I'm installing it right now. Yep, it was. Most definitely. It's going to be even more fun now that we have One UI 7 to check out instead of it says hoping it comes out. But everything works so far really good. I was able to enroll and get the download right away. So we are installing. Yep, I literally just started, so you haven't missed anything. I'm just tweeting this out real quick. Five to 10 minutes for first boot unlocked phone. Yes, it is an unlocked phone. It is the unlocked US version. I believe it's only available to unlocked phones. I don't know if I can see it on here. Check it out. Yeah, I can't see the beta details on my tablet. How do you download it? You have to go into the Samsung Members app. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, I'll show you how to download it. So just rewind it to the very beginning. But you have to go to the Samsung Members app, go to the banner that says One UI Beta, and you have to enroll there, and then check for a software update. You don't like the update? What don't you like about it? All right, looks like it's starting back up. All right, optimizing apps. So install is done. There's not any features to surprise. I mean, if you watch the video, then yeah, you're not gonna be surprised. All right. Here is the first boot. And we have a little welcome to One UI 7 animation. As you can see there, Galaxy AI is here. Oop, okay, hold on. So we gotta select some Samsung Health. We're just gonna grant Samsung Health all the permissions. That's fine. We're gonna explore and take a look at this little intro that they have. So for your review, you have to agree to these two things. We're not gonna agree to the optional stuff. Galaxy AI, so I think this is all the same stuff right here on this, but it just goes over Galaxy AI and explains all that kind of stuff. And you have to scroll down to hit next. Maybe. Okay, the next button is not working, so we're just going to click go to home screen and do it that way. We're gonna have to learn on our own. So, oh, we got the new icons. So let's go. We're gonna go to the Samsung. Oh, the search bar's on the bottom now. We're gonna go to the Galaxy Store. Animations look pretty nice so far. And I think we're gonna have to, yeah, there's a clock update, calculator update, so all those updates. Now the clock app, when I installed the APK from the leaked version, the clock app was crashing every time an alarm tried to go off. So I don't know if that was just a One UI 6 thing because the app wasn't designed for One UI 6. So we'll have to see here in One UI 7, make sure that clock app works in case you're actually trying to use it as, you know, an alarm or something like that. But we have new icons. But we're just going to go through, we're going to update the apps in the Galaxy Store real quick because that has some system apps in there. Yes, and you get your little warning about beta software right there. For what, the thing on the bottom when next wouldn't work? Oh, you're talking about the clock app. Yeah, it was probably missing something that's built into One UI 7 to make it work. Because every time the alarm would go off, I would see the little like notification pop up, and it would come and go a couple times. Like, it was, the app would reopen and then crash and reopen and crash and then stop. And then I'd open the app, and it would tell me that the app kept stopping. But I didn't see a calendar or reminders update. So I think the leaked APK I installed for those is probably still the latest. All right. There's that. So yeah, we've got the clock app here, and we can do you can use the same volume for all our alarms, which we're going to right now. And then I showed this in a separate video when I installed the APK, but you can do alarm groups. It kept my alarms. It did sync those, or did like back up those and transfer them over to the new version. If you install the APK by default, it won't do that. Is Spotify available in the Galaxy Store? I don't. Spotify's always come pre-installed on my devices. Yeah, it is. It's already installed on my phone. No, I'm not gonna be an idiot and do that like people do. So the settings, looks like we've got some new settings icons here. I think they're separated out a little bit differently too. Battery and display are like right next to each other, in their own group. So here is the battery protection right here. Basic, adaptive, maximum, and then when you do maximum, you can set a limit between 80 and 85, 80, 85, 90, and 95%. So you can choose your own custom limit. We'll look at the lock screen stuff here in a minute. I think all this is the same. Yep, schedule dark mode. Yeah, everything looks the same right there. I notice we don't have the predictive back gesture, which Android 15 supports. We do have the new status bar icons up here, so you can see the battery icon is new. If we unplug, we get the little, it's just like a little pill. We'll plug back in. So you just got a little charging animation up at the top there, rather than taking up the entire screen. Okay, when I went to lock the device there, you can see it did take an exceptionally long amount of time. It didn't do it that time. We've got, it doesn't have the little bar down here like I thought it would for the battery charging, like right here in the middle. I thought that would be like down there. The buttons, the toggles down here are now round and kind of just within their own little thing. They don't look like the little square icons anymore. Let me check the Play Store and make sure we don't have any Play Store app updates. This is probably going to be separate from One UI, but I'm just going to keep everything up to date. I don't have the Samsung music app set up or anything like that. Ooh, the new battery widget up here. That's pretty cool. Instead of it being the circles all the way across. We're gonna go here. Let's go to dark, so we can do dark. We can change the transparency. It doesn't look like you can make it. Oh, you can turn the background off. There we go. So you can turn the background off to make it fully transparent. You can't make it. I guess you can't make it larger anymore because it used to go all the way across my screen, and now it does not. So we're just gonna move it to the middle so it's more uniform. New weather widget up here. The other clock widget I had is not up there for whatever reason. But we got the new weather widget, which looks like it shows a little bit more information. It kind of gives you the conditions, the temperature, all that kind of stuff, which I don't think it was giving me all that before. We'll go and take a look at the widgets here. So we can see they're more like oval pill-shaped widgets now, which is really nice. So here's the option. Okay, so the option for the battery one. So it used to be 4 all the way across, and now it's just, it went to the 2 by default, or you can do the 4 in the square like that. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, they also have the list. So battery status list. So you can do a list view, or you can do like the little gauge looking thing, which I think looks cool. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I don't know why the size changed when my phone updated. Maybe because I only had 2 devices connected. But we're going to go ahead and put that up there. I wonder if we can shrink it down. We can't shrink it down, so it does take up quite a bit of space. It did save the same theming as before. So other devices, S Pen, Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Ring. I don't have one. I don't have a Galaxy Fit. I do have a Galaxy Watch, and then the phone. So it is showing all those right there. It looks like it's showing the S Pen, even though I haven't taken it out yet, so I don't know if that always stays there or if it'll go away here in a minute. But and then the Google one down here, that's a Google app kind of thing that comes from the Home app, so that one hasn't changed or anything like that. Maybe it'll get updated eventually, but that's on the Google side of things. That's not a system. That's not a system widget. And then we have the clock widgets, which are working now. These weren't showing up correctly before in One UI 6 when I tried the app, but they're all working now. Device care, same thing. We have the optimize your phone one right here, which again, it looks to be a lot bigger now. It used to just be, you know, probably like a 2 by 4, kind of just longer. So that did expand a bit. Like I said, the home one is a Google thing, so it's just dependent on that app. And then all the other app ones and stuff like that. This one doesn't have the same, maybe that is the same widget, but it doesn't have like the old look, and I don't think, let's see what we can do here with it. So you can do the daily forecast, or you can change it to the hourly forecast. That's pretty cool. You can't, okay, there we go. We can turn off the background, so we'll do that, and we can make that transparent. Again, I always like the transparent one so I can see my wallpaper. Let's see. I think I don't really think there was an update to this. Let's go to the lock screen and always on display. So you can see we do have something down there that's called the now bar. That's just for the always on display itself. Let's try our home screen, app and widget style. Oh, okay. You can change the app size right here. Oh, we got to check out the notification panel. That's going to be the one everybody is talking about. Alright, so here's a new splash screen for this. So quick settings is now on the right. So if you swipe down from the top right corner of the screen to open quick settings, instead of it being a notification and the full pull down here, it's quick settings there, and then the basically 75% of the left hand side is going to be notifications. So here is the new quick settings, which I like how this works now, how it's, so that pull down is notifications. I like the new like notification bubbles and styling. And then up here, I wonder if I do it from over here. No, okay, so if you pull down anywhere on the screen, it does notifications. But if we do, oh, okay. So if you pull down for notifications, there are no quick toggles up here, but you can swipe over, and then the quick toggles are expanded by swiping on them. So here, and then you can swipe over, or you can go pull down from like the battery icon area, and it comes right up, and then you can swipe down for that. Let's look at that's regular settings. Let's look at the settings for this. Okay, so you can move and customize each little section. I think you can move. Okay, so that's cool. You can move those. We'll go up to panel settings real quick. Notifications and quick settings. So you can make them together. You can change them back, so it's not, you're not stuck like the new version if you don't like it. So if you still want your quick toggles with your notifications, you can do that, and then you can swipe down farther and get rid of notifications and get your whole new quick toggle view. Now swiping down from the right now it pulls up the same thing no matter what it looks like. So it's not like before where you could have different sides of that. And it doesn't look like you can change that when it's on that mode. You can change the brightness control to show always or not show always, but we're going to use the new version because I like that. I'd like to try the new stuff. So now it pulls down that when you go there and notifications when you go there, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, you can't change it though to do like if you swipe over here, you can't have everything pull down like before, unless you swipe on the right. So that's a little bit different, but that's one of the new features. What are you? I don't have this. I don't use the Samsung Music app, so I don't really have anything to show you. I mean, they changed a lot of stuff. They redesigned like all the icons, all the system icons. Like this is, did that scroll up and down before, or was it side to side? I don't even, like, now that I'm looking at it, I don't remember. But yeah, they changed a lot of stuff. Okay, that home screen setting still takes you in there. We got the folder grid, home screen layout, which is the same stuff as before. Okay, yeah, the app drawer is vertical. I don't know if I was tripping or what, but yes, the app drawer is now vertical. I can play some. Hold on, let me play one of my videos. I can't play music because of copyright. I don't have any copyright-free music on here. Let's see, one of my videos. Where are my videos? Right here. Let's see if we can see the new player. I don't know if it's gonna. Is it playing? Okay, now it's playing. Yeah, it pauses when I do that, but can we get it up here? Nope. Okay, we'll figure something out in a minute for that. I don't have no copyright songs right now. I'd have to find some. Yeah, okay, so maybe the charging thing's not in this update yet where it's on the bottom. But the new animation, if I unplug it and plug it in, you can see it's up here now. I don't know if it shows different colors or something for different chargers. Because I am super fast charging, so I'll have to try later with a different charger. I don't have one in here, but I don't have one in here, but I can try. Let me try Apple Music. I can just turn it down. Let's see. You just won't be able to hear the music, but we'll see if the thing plays. Yeah, so here's the player down here. So it shows up down there, and then if you want to expand it, you can tap on it. So you can control stuff like that, and then you can also open it up to bring it into full screen. And then I think you can just kind of swipe it away. Yeah, you can swipe it away. Can you control it from the lock screen or the? Okay, no, see. Oh yeah, you can. You can control it from the always on display. You just have to double tap it. So if you double tap on the always on display, you can control it without waking the phone up. So that's pretty cool. And then up here, what do we have? I don't think we have one up here right now. Oh, yep, here it is right here. So it replaces one of the other tiles right here, or moves them down. I think it moved them down. let me see what it did. Not what I wanted. Let's close Apple Music and then pull down again. Okay, so yeah, no, it has a media output section right here, and it just says play last song now. So that's what that looks like when you do that. Let's go back into the home screen settings. So like I said, you have your app widgets and style here. You can turn on and off app labels, turn on and off widget labels, change the app icon size. Let's see, home screen layout from, yeah, it's always the same. Somebody said you could change the drawer, but I don't see settings for. I don't see. I don't see where to swipe it. You can change how many columns it is. That's the only app screen section I see. Yeah, where do you change it? It's on the app drawer. There weren't any. The only thing there was sort and. Oh, okay. Wait. So. Oh, okay. I see. So the custom order. When you put it in custom order, it's left and right. But when you do alphabetical order, it's up and down. So you can't have it in. You can't have it in alphabetical order, and go up and go left and right. You can only go up and down with alphabetical order. That's weird. I'm not gonna open much. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and do that. It's pointless. Like, you can see the animation when I open and close an app. Nobody's gonna sit here and open and close apps like that. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. What else? Let's go back to look at what's new here. Let's go to the see if there's any battery information. Give me 1 second. Let me. So we don't have any like battery health. No new battery health stuff right here. So all the battery health stuff is the same. And we already looked at this battery section, so that just shows your usage, obviously, which it's plugged in. That just shows what we just looked at. Battery percentage, which shows within the icon. You can turn that on and off. Charging settings is the same. Charging information, fast wireless charging, fast charging. We can take a look at the wallpaper and style. I don't think there's anything that was new here. There is not. I don't think we have any new wallpapers either. It's the same wallpapers. The lock screen settings. Here we can go. I'll go to edit the lock screen. Are you talking about styles up here? You can change where the date is displayed now, whether it's on top or bottom. Yeah, it looks like there's some new. I think these are new. That's not new, but that's new. All the other ones are the same. Looks like there's maybe 2 new ones, and then you can resize. You got your widgets here. Same widgets as before, just a little bit different styling. But yeah, they're basically the same. And then, like I said, you can do. I have mine set to unlock automatically. That's why it went away. So you can have the toggles are the same, but they're different icons. So the icons look a lot better. They're not like the squarish the squarish looking ones, which I think on the lock screen looks a lot better. Let's see, what were we looking at here? The other setting is the now bar, which I think has more things popping up on it now, like music and modes and routines. So I think the now bar, I think it, as stuff tries to use it, it shows up on there. I've already, you can see the smoothness as I go through the system. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and open and close a bunch of apps. So you can see how it runs as I use it, just normally. So yeah, you can change like live notifications, which shows stuff from these apps right here. Let me start a timer. There you go. So you can see that down there. And our music one went away. I don't think you can... Oh, no. Okay. So you can rotate through them. You can kind of see there's a stack of them there. And you can rotate through them. I don't think you can... So I stopped the music, but I don't think you can... I don't know how you get rid of it once the music's not playing if you don't want it there all the time. I mean, I know you can turn it off here, but... If we delete our timer, that should get rid of it. Yeah, that got rid of that, but you can't like swipe it away, even though there is no music playing. How's facial recognition? I mean, it works pretty good. I'm behind the camera a little bit, so it's kind of hard for it to see, but that didn't really change, I don't think. The charging animation, there's not really much of a charging animation when it's on. You just get the little icon up there that says charging, and then it slides over. I don't know if they're updating something new. I thought it said it was on the bottom of the screen. I don't know what it does when it's asleep. Oh, okay, here's the new one on the bottom. When you plug it in, it shows up on the now bar. It doesn't stay. I wish it would stay. That would be kind of cool if it would stay down there. I don't think there's an option. I didn't see any options to turn that on. It's just music and modes and routines, but yeah. So you can turn off... Oh, okay, that's two separate settings. So here's the now bar settings on what it shows, like for the live events, and then this stuff right here. But you can also go into the always on display and choose whether the now bar shows on the always on display. So if you don't want like your live activities and stuff showing on the always on display, you can turn that off. You can turn it off for the always on display. No, the beta is not available for anything other than the S24 series. It's only on the S24 series. I believe you have to be unlocked. Let me see if I can go back to the members app and look at the requirements. I'm not ignoring the fluidness of the animations, but you can see the animations as I open and close apps. I'm not just going to sit here and open and close apps endlessly, though. All right, let's see here. I don't know if it says like what devices or like if you have to be unlocked or not. I'm pretty sure you have to have an unlocked device, at least in the US. I don't know if there's any carriers supporting the beta, but I'm pretty sure you have to have. I don't know how to use the AR emoji app on here, so I'm not going to try that right now. It's pretty smooth. Yeah, I mean, it's not really, I haven't really seen any stutter. It's working pretty well. I have this case on, makes it hard to swipe sometimes, but yeah, I mean, it works pretty well. You can switch apps and everything like that. Animations are pretty good. Those are the new animations right here. I don't know if they're new, but they work pretty good. T-Mobile's getting the beta. Okay, so T-Mobile, you might be able to get the beta, but AT&T, yeah, AT&T, Verizon, you've never been able to do the beta, but T-Mobile, you might be able to if you're not on an unlocked device. But yeah, I mean, it looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. Let me check a couple other things real quick here off screen, and I'll put it back up on screen here in a minute. But the Good Lock home up, yeah. I'm gonna check out the Good Lock stuff here. Give me 1 second. I don't know if Good Lock. Okay, so Wonderland has an update. Some of them aren't working. It looks like all the Good Lock stuff except for Navstar. Navstar is not available yet. But home up, oh, maybe not. Nope, home up doesn't work. Wonderland, it looks like is working. Theme park, it looks like is working. Yeah, so theme park, some of the some of the I don't know how to do. The folders are bigger. I don't have anything that's filled up that much. But here's what the folders look like. I think they're a little bit longer, and they might scroll. I'm not too sure. I don't have enough apps to put in one right now. My home up updated. It just doesn't open yet. It just had an update. But when I try to open it, it says, congratulations for your new operating system upgrade, and then it doesn't show the rest of the text. So like if I tap home up, this is what it does. So can't see home up yet. Let's see, open this app. Apps open pretty quickly. So the apps seem to be running well. We'll have to see, over time if I run into any lag or anything like that. But so far, no. Everything seems to be working just fine. No, the home up APK for Android 15. Yeah, it just updated. That is the new one. If I open up, if I try one that hasn't been updated yet, it says they're preparing the update, but Navstar or home up just updated. Right here, congratulations on your new operating system. If we go to the store, let's see. I mean, I can try it, but I'm pretty sure that was the update. But you said it's on APK mirror. The battery widget, yeah, the battery widget's right up on the top there. And then these are the different ones that are available. You can do those, or you can do the little detailed status list. Hold folder icon to change size of them. Oh, okay, hold on, let me do it on enlarge. Can't enlarge because there's not enough space around this folder. Oh, okay. So you can expand. Okay, I see what you're saying now. You can expand. Ooh, hold on, the camera fell asleep. You can expand the Oop. Did it die? Oh no, there we go. You can expand the folder like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't have enough apps in any of the folders for that to be useful because all my folders aren't full. Now when we do that, I don't think I can do it on this screen. Yeah, there's not enough room there. But when I do that, can I open apps from the outside? Okay, So the only advantage to that is you can open apps from the outside of the folder, which I do like. If you don't have to have you don't have to open the folder to open your apps that you can see. So that is kind of nice. So far so good. I've only had it for about an hour now. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me go to APK Mirror real quick, and I will download. I'll try to find the update for Home Up. So the Home Up 16. Is it version, okay, 15, Android 15 plus, I see it. Okay, so it looks like it installed, so I'll go back over here to Good Lock. Okay, now it's in Korean, I think that is. I don't know if you, okay, there we go. Home Up is being renewed, see you soon. I don't know if that means it's not like ready yet, or if I just need to wait on that screen. Is it just updating like something on the system, or is it just not gonna work yet? Is this, can I tap here? No. Yeah, so like it opens Home Up, but you can't use it, so it's kind of pointless. I might as well just wait for it to update normally. How can you install it on your S24 Ultra? You have to do it through the Members app. So you need to go here, go to Members, and then up onto the top here, slide over, One UI 7 beta program, tap that. It's got all the details right here. And then this thing up top where it says join now, it doesn't look like a button, it just looks like a picture, but it's a button. Hit that, and on the bottom down here it will say enroll. Tap enroll, and then go into settings, and go down to software update, and download and install the latest update. Alright, so let me read some more about what is new here, and see if I find anything else. Oh, it looks like you can move. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Put it back in edit mode here. You can move this around. I think you could do that with Good Lock before. Put it in the middle. I think there was some issues with that, but yeah, you can move the clock around to wherever you want now. You can put it like basically in any position. It doesn't snap to one particular position, so that's pretty cool. Oop, do I have two weather? Oh, somehow I got two of the same weather widgets. I thought I had, maybe I don't know, I must have messed that up. I think I already had one there, and then I saw it now. I was like, oh, let me add that, and it was the same one. Check out. Let me just check out some of the other stuff real quick while I can see what I'm doing. Are these new? Can somebody tell me? This is the double press option on the power key. Is that more options like flashlight and apps and all that kind of stuff? I think these are new. I have mine set to hold it for flashlight double press. I have set up to a mode, or sorry, a routine that mutes the volume. This has always been there? No, the volume UI is the same. It's like the exact same. I know the double press is, but I thought the double press was always like the camera. I didn't know you could do. I didn't know there was an app setting on there, like for apps, and all that definitely wasn't there. Here, let me see if I can see it on my tablet. Advanced features, side button. Yeah, there's extra options there. The double press, that's what the double press settings used to look like. You could choose an app, but you couldn't, all these weren't there. The flashlight, modes and routines, all that kind of stuff. You couldn't enable a mode or routine from double pressing. Check the animation we turn on the phone. I think it's the same. That's the new power menu around now. But I'll turn it off and we'll restart it here and see what the animation looks like. I don't remember seeing any new animation when it booted up though. Gestures? Are there new gestures? Yeah, the phone starts out basically the same. I don't know, what is this up here? Oh. It looks like the notification bubbles are up here. Maybe it's because it's locked, but hold on. Let me see something real quick. I don't have any. I gotta wait till I get a notification. But when I do, I'll check it. It looks like the bubbles are showing up somewhere else. Let's go to notification settings real quick. Let's see. Lock screen notifications. Okay, so there are new settings for lock screen notifications. You can do cards, which just show like, you know, the normal detailed view. I think that's what it was called before, is like detailed. You can do icons, which the icons appear like they show up at the top now instead of under the widgets. And then you can do just a dot up there. So instead of showing your app icons, you can show just a dot. That's the same. Same thing for the status bar. You can change it to a dot. When you have new notifications, a dot will show in the status bar. It'll just appear from the status bar after you open the notification panel. So it shows only new notifications. And then I think all that's the same. And that's just settings that I've set up. See, I don't have a notification right now, but it looks like it shows up here. It's not like in the status bar. It does show down a little bit lower. Somebody asked about the widgets. If there was a blur. There is a blur around the widgets, yes. Somebody wants to see, I already showed this once, but I'll show it again. The pill for the live activity down here. That's what that looks like. Music shows up down there as well. It went away because I restarted the phone, but that's what that looks like. I'm going to reorganize this real quick. So give me a second. I'm going to do it where I can see what I'm doing. So you can edit these. I don't know if you can get rid of them all, but yeah, you can reorder them, but you can't get rid of them, I don't think. Let's see. Somebody asked yesterday if Dex was going away. Dex is still here. So yeah, Dex is still here. Okay, so how did I do that? I don't know how I did this, but I think that was showing more before. Now it's showing 4. So 4 quick toggles, and then you can swipe down for the other ones. I thought it was showing like that before. I don't know how I... Oh, okay. So if you go to edit... Oh, okay. Oop. So editing that changes the default. So, okay. So you can make it like all your toggles, and then not expand it. Just shows the titles. But then if you go here, go to edit. Oops, sorry, wrong one. No, reset that. So when you're in the edit mode, you can swipe to show how many toggles you want to see by default. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's nice. And then you've got your home stuff right here, which works with smart home. Ooh, that looks kind of bad. I don't like that, how whatever's going on up there, but it does work. Let's see. So you can't change that. Can we move this up here? So you can move them around. But that's about it. So I do like that how you can change the size of that based on like your edit mode. Which I think I'm going to put it in. I think I'm going to do that because this is really the 4 I use most. Is always on display. I don't even use that much, but portrait mode, do not disturb. I don't think there's anything else I really need. Yeah, no, not really. So I'll just leave that how it is. Even though I don't really turn off the always on display. That's all, like I said, we already went through that. That's pretty much the same. Galaxy themes, just download new ones. Let's see what this does. Yep, that all looks the same. All the same stuff there. All the same stuff there. S Pen settings are all the same. Lab stuff's all the same. It's been the same for a while. I think the Super HDR thing is new. Create new avatar. So this is new. You can create an avatar. Okay, I literally look like Jesus right there. Hold on, let me. I don't know what the different ones are. Oh, that's a girl. So it must be like male, or female, male, and child. Yeah, that's what it is. But I literally look like Jesus right there. Akash, go back in the stream. I've done that twice already, so you can see that in the recorded version of the stream. Oh, no, no. Oh, okay. I am more. Is that the hair color? What are we changing here? I think that's hair color. I have darker hair. I also need more hair. Can I go back? Okay, apparently not. I think it thinks I'm a chick. My hair's still longer than that. And that one looks close enough. I like how it got the facial hair. It got the facial hair. I mean, technically it got all my hair, but... Yes, you can still change notifications. I can't test it. I'll have to wait for one to come in, but the notifications for detailed and brief are the same. The only thing that's different is the icons. You can change how those come up, whether you want just a dot or whether you want the icons, and you can change that for the lock screen as well. I want to leave everything else it had here. We'll sync that just because why not? Okay, so they're doing kind of what Apple does with the profile picture now. I'll show the quick panel more in a minute. So yeah, now we've got the, that's not what I wanted. Profile. I guess I can't see mine. I guess it's just showing a default, but so now my Samsung account shows that as my profile photo. I'll edit that more later. That's just kind of, me messing around with it right now on the stream, but I'll edit that later. Do we have something like Dynamic Island? No, I don't believe they did anything with the top. Let's see. With landscape. So that's what it looks like in landscape. It just moves the two things on the bottom up here, extends that, and those are basically the same. That's what it looks like there, and then that's what it looks like there. I'd never ever use landscape view. The only time I use landscape view is when I'm watching like a video, but I don't use that's just for the video. I don't use the quick panel or anything like that. Yes, it's customizable. So you can swipe, if you swipe down for notifications, you can also swipe over to get to those, or you can swipe on the right side and pull it right up. So you can't delete these, but you can reorder them. So like this was down here before, and I moved it. So you can reorder the sections. You can't change what's here. For these, when you're in edit mode like this, so there's only 4 things showing right now. If you pull down, you can lock it at 8, or you can add 12. So you can do 4, 8, or 12. And then if I hit done, now when I pull this up every time, it's going to show all of them. If I pull down more, it just shows the names. And then there's the music player right there. I just started playing music again, so that came back up. But so that's what that does. And then of course, if you edit here, you can change the actual icons and stuff like that. Oops, I don't want to reset it. But I'm just gonna leave mine on 4 because those are the 4 most common I use. So I think that looks pretty clean like that. I'm not gonna sit here and open and close app animations like I said. You can see the app animations as I open and close the apps. I'm not gonna sit here and like fly through apps like an idiot. There's no point in that. People don't use their phone like that, so I'm not gonna try to make the phone lag when there's no point. Is AppLock available? I don't know. Let me see. I'm using the regular, I use the regular secure folder. Secure folder is basically AppLock. I mean, you just put your stuff in there. Let me search it. No, I don't see anything for AppLock. Nothing comes up. Somebody said something about gestures. I don't see anything that's new on gestures. There's no predictive back animation on here, which I mean is fine because it really didn't work anyway. Yeah, secure folder is still there. System apps. They have like new icons and stuff. Like the photo apps is basically the same. The reminder apps is new. Clock app is new, which I showed. I have a video dedicated to the clock app. So I already have a full video on the clock app by itself. Not seeing One UI beta program S23 Ultra. Yeah, that's because it's only for the it's only available for the S24 Ultra. Motion photo feature. Let me see. I don't have anything that I can just like on the spot edit right now. Oh, what? Hold on, I'll show you guys something 1 second. I'm trying something out. Okay, that's cool. So I was able to, let me just start it over. Okay, so I have a picture here of my, actually, let's do the iPad. I have a picture of the back of my iPad. So I'm going to hit the little AI thing, and then I'm going to draw around the Apple logo. So it'll trace it out, and now I can tap and hold it, and I can move it. I can move the entire logo. Yeah, I'll do a battery life update in a couple days. For sure. So yeah, you can see it moved. It's hard to see because it's darker up there, but it moved the logo. That's so cool. I mean, iOS has a feature like that I was playing around with where you can like replace like stuff in images and stuff like that, and it works really well. But that's kind of cool that you can like just circle something and entirely move it. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure everybody subscribes. Click the like button, click subscribe. I will be doing update videos pretty frequently on this. Whenever I find any new changes, have any new issues, battery updates, all that kind of stuff, I will be doing. So if you guys have not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button. It helps out greatly. The camera icon is different. Yes, that's what it looks like. It is white and gray. I'm not showing the animations. You can see the animations as I open and close apps. I'm not going to sit here and open and close them endlessly. I've already said that a bunch of times. Everybody's just saying the same thing. Show animation, show animation, show animation. I'm not going to do that the whole video. Motion photo shows the place where you remaster the photo. I'd have to like, that's something I'd have to test out like over time. It'll be better if I just give an update video on that. You can see the animations when I open stuff. It's like almost the same. It's not, there's nothing different. Extra shortcut on the lock screen. I don't know what you mean by the extra shortcut on the lock screen. There's just the two down here on the bottom like they've had. If you guys want to see something specific that I've already gone over, or like if you guys want me to do something with animations, send a super chat. Send that in a super chat. If you send it in a super chat, then I'll do it. But like, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth over and over again to the same thing. The stream's recorded. You can go back in it and you can see other stuff that we've done. Yeah, you've always been able to edit the bottom shortcuts. Like that's how I got do not disturb and blue bubbles down here. You can choose like different system stuff, system actions. You can choose apps. That reset the clock, or is that just? Oh, okay. So for some reason the clock reset to up here. I've shown the timer animation twice now. Yeah, no, the camera fell asleep, sorry. I don't have a way to take a call right now. I don't have another phone to call with. You can do side to side in this still, but you have to change it to custom sort. You can't do alphabetical side to side. Parallel animations? I don't know what you mean by that. All right, if everybody in this stream right now clicks the subscribe button, we can hit 15,000 subscribers right now. So everybody, please click that subscribe button. I'm showing you all this stuff. I'm doing this live at the moment it came out. I literally jumped out of bed and immediately started streaming. So we're doing this live right here. Click that subscribe button if you want to see all this stuff. No, I'm not going to open and close multiple apps really fast. I've said that multiple times. I'm not doing that. Nobody does that in real life. I'm showing the phone as it's used, and that's what we're going to look at. Is there a blur on lock screen notifications? I think you can kind of like change that like before. I don't do the tiles. So you can do the cards, but it doesn't, I don't see like, there's no like blur setting right here. Low battery. Oh, okay, thank you. Hold on one second. Let me change the camera battery. This is the same battery I was streaming with yesterday too, so let me do the old swap rooski real quick. I thought somebody was I thought you were saying you wanted to see the low battery icon on the phone. I was like, I don't know how I can, like, the battery's not low, so I can't do that. And I was like, oh crap, the camera. Yeah, I have a thing to plug my camera in, but for some reason it just like totally stopped working, of course. I'll put it in dark mode and show you that and see what that does. Let's see. Oh, where's the dark mode quick? Oh, it's on the thing now. So I put it in dark mode. It didn't really change any of the icons. I don't think so. Oops, did I accidentally hit that? Yeah, I don't think there's... I don't think there's like dark mode icons. They all stayed the same. The only thing that got dark was like the widgets and the folder backgrounds. That's the only thing that changed when I turned on dark mode. I think you can have it like dark in the wallpaper. I thought you could have it dark in the wallpaper. Maybe not. But yeah, I don't see a setting for any kind of like icon theming or anything like that. Lock screen notification was great. Yeah, I haven't gotten any notifications yet. Let me see. Okay, I have like a couple eBay ones. So yeah, instead of it showing down here under this, it shows like up in the status bar still. So where it would normally be when the phone was awake. Now they do move down and kind of go down here, and you can expand them. I think you can probably, yeah, you can expand them by swiping down too. But so that's what they look like there, and that's the new style right here. Is that like pill shape? But they go right under your carrier's name, right there when the lock screen is on, and when you turn the lock screen off, they move up, and you just have your battery and your notifications up there. So, and then they're just the same thing when they're up there now, and you can't tap on them when they're up there. You do have to pull down. So that is the difference in those. Oop, wrong button. The reminder animations? What do you mean? I don't know about anything about reminder animations. That's the reminder app, but I don't know if they're how do you get an animation in reminders? The detailed mode doesn't change that. It just changes the drop down. Those all look the same, I believe. If something's different about that, then I'll show that in an update video. Change to text visual notifications. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the cards? Yes, you can expand the folder. So when the cards are turned on, it does show the icons down here, and then when you wake the lock screen up, it shows the two newest ones, and then it shows the rest as icons, and you can tap that to expand it. So that's what that looks like. But I like the icons on the top. I don't believe you can sideload it right now. I don't think so. Go to Quick Star and hide the battery icon and see if it shows battery percentage. I don't know if Quick Star is working. Do I have Quick Star? I don't have Quick Start. Some of these don't work yet, like Home Up's not working, Navstar's not working. I think Theme Park works. Theme Park's like the only one that works right now in the update so far. I have a color palette applied. I've got the blue one. You didn't see the lock screen? Hold on, I'll change it back. Okay, I can see it now. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So it shows icons on the always on display, and then when you okay, I see what you're saying. It's because the white. Hold on, let me turn on dark mode. So when you wake it up, it shows the two newest icon. It shows the two newest as the cards, and then it shows the icons for the rest of them. And I don't think you can. I don't know if there's a feature to change that or not. It's glitching out when I go to edit it. Sometimes it's like not actually. Yeah. For whatever reason, it's not showing the clock. It's going way up there. So I can't really change that right now. So it will expand if you tap it. Oh, okay. So if you want more icons, or if you want more cards, you have to move the clock up. If the clock's down here, it's only going to show a couple, and then it shows the icons. But if you have the clock up on the top, then it'll show more. So that makes sense. Yeah, they're not really like frosted, and I didn't see. There's not like a setting to change the. I didn't see a setting to change the blur. Yeah, I have my edge panel turned off. I don't use the edge panel, but it should still be there. Yeah, it's still there. But yeah, there's no option to change the transparency of the card notifications on the lock screen, from what I can see. Which there used to be able to. You used to be able to make them like completely transparent. Like I said, we've got 63 people in here, and we only need less than 50 subscribers to get to 15,000. So if you guys could help me out greatly. I have Samsung Dex is on here. I'm not going to pull it up right now because I don't have anything connected to the phone, but Samsung Dex is still there. circle to search UI. It's got the new UI with the 3 buttons down here. But yeah, I need less than 50 subscribers to hit 15,000. So if you guys could be very, very awesome and click that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. AppLock, there is no, the Android 15 AppLock is not in here. So there's no Android 15 AppLock. You still have secure folders, but no 15 AppLock. Animations are pretty good. Dark icons, there are not any dark icons. This is in dark mode, and there's no like icon settings that I can see. I mean, I'll search it in settings real quick just to make sure. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see anything. Apply the color palette on the icon. That looks absolutely terrible, but that's what it looks like. I've never liked the color palette on the icon. I don't think they don't theme well enough. It just doesn't look good in my opinion. Dark wallpaper. I have on here. Let me go to. Do you want a dark wallpaper and then the themed icons? Is that what you wanted to see? I don't have the... Well, I think that's going to be the same. It's still going to be... Yeah. I mean, it looks a little better over a dark background, but I still don't like the themed icons. Open the apps section in settings and go through all the apps. I don't think they really, like, all the apps in here are just the regular, my downloaded apps. I mean, all the system ones with new icons, you can see those on the home screen. Are there any animations for the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth toggles? I don't think so. No. You can hold it to, you know, same thing as before. You can hold it to pull up the Wi-Fi networks, but how can I rate it? I don't know. I haven't used it enough yet. It's just been, I've been playing around with it for you guys, so I haven't really had a chance to sit down and use it like I normally would. App archive features. I don't know if they have. I don't see the app archive stuff. Some of the Android 15 stuff may not be in here yet. I'm not going to show the call background right now because I don't want to show anybody's personal details. I'll do that in another video. I'm not going to do that on a live. Charging animation. Animations can be changed. No, I don't. There's no like animation settings. I'll plug it in again to show you guys the battery. No, there's no battery cycle count or battery health in settings. That was one of the first things I checked. If we go to battery and then we go to battery information, it's still just the same information. No, there's not an option to change single icons. It's just the regular settings still. So for the charging animation, for when you plug it in, if the phone is awake like this, you get the you get the charging thing up there. And then if the phone is on the lock screen, you get the little thing down here where it goes into the now bar. So that's what that looks like. Well, some of the stuff that's in Android 15 may come in a later beta. It just depends on what version of Android 15 this is based off of. It may come. Some of the Android 15 stuff may be implemented later on. Camera settings, there's really not an update to the camera app. The camera app is pretty much the same. Try camera animation. What do you mean in a camera animation? No, this is not the final version. This is beta 1. All right, we need 40 more subscribers. So everybody click that subscribe button. If you want to see gestures again, you're going to have to super chat or something because I've shown that a bunch of times. If you want anything specific with animations, there's going to be a super chat now. The volume panel is the same. It didn't change. That's just when you hit the button, and then that is the expanded panel right there. It didn't change at all. Oop. Digital well-being. I don't have digital well-being set up. I don't use it. Can the album art appear? It appears like that, but it does not. Yes, so if you expand it, it does. And then you can control the music from the always on display as well if you double tap. So double tapping will allow you to control it without waking up the phone. And for some reason, I think my clock keeps resizing. Not too sure what's going on there. Yeah, it'll probably come out next month sometime, because that's when the S25 Ultra is going to release, and the S25 Ultra should be shipping with One UI 7. Yes, the lock screen customization with like moving the clock around, it does work. And depending on where you put the clock, that will depend on how many cards of notifications you get if you have that view turned on. New photo widget on the lock screen. I don't think there's a photo widget on the lock screen. Yeah, no, there's no photo widget. There's a camera widget, but no photo widget. What about the changing the animation of when you change the lens? No, it's the same. Nothing really new in the camera app. The gallery app is the same. It doesn't look any different really. You just have like albums and stuff like that, but everything's pretty much the same. I've got the whatchamacallit that I just created. To get the update, you have to go to the members app. If you don't have the banner on the top of the members app up here for the beta, then it's not available. If you have this banner, tap it, tap right here, and then hit enroll on the bottom, and then check for a software update. If you don't see that, then you can't get the beta. It's under gallery on the lock screen widget. I didn't see it. I don't know why that keeps going up there. Oh, this one? It does like images and stories. I don't know what it will show, but my thing's full, so I can't add it. But yeah, see the clock when you go to edit it, sometimes the clock keeps resizing. Oh, you could resize the widgets, but you can't. Yeah, so for some reason there's a bug where the clock the clock will move up and resize when you edit your widgets sometimes. The widget blur, that's what the lock screen widget blur looks like right there. AR Doodle. Where's that? Oh, right here. Draw face doodles in here? What do you... I've never used this app, so I don't really... I don't really know what it does, but... Animations at 60 hertz? I don't know. I'm on 120 hertz on the phone, but the camera's in 60 hertz. No, the lock screen contact information option is still there. AppLock is still there. Or no, the Android 15 AppLock is not there. The secure folder still is. I can't find any icon settings. The icons don't have like settings. If you guys know where that might be, then let me know, but I don't see anything for icon settings. It's in dark mode. The black color palette. Is there a black color palette? There is no black color palette. Those are all the colors right there. There's like a white and gray one. But there's no black one. No, there's no Android 15 AppLock. I've answered that question like 13 times in the past like 2 minutes. Yeah, there's no chat, or there's no icon settings. I have the home up latest version. It doesn't work. I updated from the APK like somebody told me to, and it was absolutely pointless because that's all it is. Can the volume panel size on the control? No. The only thing you can change the size of on here is the quick toggles. You can't resize any of these. You can make this default to that or to that, but you can't change you can't change the size. So see, now it defaults to 4 instead of like 8 or 12. And you can't get rid of anything either. If you don't want like the music player, you can't get rid of any of that. It's all there. I don't have multi-sim, so I don't know. I'm sure there is if you have 2 sims, but I don't have 2 sims, so. If you guys are spamming the chat with the same thing over and over again, you're going to be put in timeout, and if you continue to do it after that, you're going to be banned. I can see every comment. If I don't acknowledge it, it's because it's something I've already gone over a bunch of times. Yeah, the power saving. When you turn on power saving, you can choose what you want to enable and disable. The photo stuff, I'll get into the photo stuff later on. I'll have to take some photos and test that out. I really only have photos from an eBay listing on my phone right now, so I'll have to take some photos and test that out, and I'll check that out in another video. I'm not showing the call UI. I'm not going to show people's personal phone numbers. There's too many contacts in that app to open it up on a live stream, so I'll do that in a video. You're probably going to be region locked, so you're probably not going to be able to get the beta until it's available for your region. No, I don't think power savings forcing 60 hertz. Hold on, I don't. Oh, let me see. Let me find the settings for it. Okay, so here's the settings for power saving. You can choose, yeah, so you can change the motion smoothness. Now, if you want the motion smoothness to be higher, you have to have the CPU limit off. So if you have the CPU limit off, then you have to have it as standard. Or if you have the CPU limited to 70%, then you have to have the motion set to standard. But you can do that, and when you change these individual settings, it will tell you how much battery life time savings you're getting. Can we use a VPN? No, I think it's based on your phone's model. It's not based on like your actual physical location. So you can't just fake your location with a VPN. No, I didn't go through. I don't have anything set up in GameHub, so it's not really. I actually deleted GameHub from my phone. I don't even have GameHub on my phone. When I set this phone up, I deleted that. The ringtones and notification sounds, I don't think got an update. I didn't see anything about those getting updated. Yeah, these all look the same. No, I think. Oh, why is it turned down? Is it because always do not disturb is on? There we go. Yeah, so that's the sounds, but they're all the same. And it looks like when you turn on Do Not Disturb, it also mutes the sound if you have it turned on. Even if you don't have Vibrate on, it looks like Do Not Disturb by default mutes the sound as well. The button animation is going to be pretty much the same. Where's the dark mode icon? It is. Are you talking about how to turn it on? It's up here next to the brightness slider. So is the sound modes, like vibrate and ring and stuff like that. So they're not in the quick panel anymore. They're up here with the brightness and stuff. No, there's not really any change. The weather widget blur. There really is no blur on this one. There's no transparency settings for that one. You can do transparency settings on this one, I believe, if you have the background on. Yeah. So you can change the blur on the battery one, or you can just turn the background off. There's nothing on that weather widget though for that one. Keyboard, no, there's nothing new on the keyboard. Bixby, I don't use Bixby. I use Gemini. I don't use Bixby. Charging animation, go back in the stream. I've shown that quite a few times. Alright, you're going to get blocked because you keep saying the same thing over and over again. It hasn't really glitched much in terms of like usage. The only issue I've had is the when editing the lock screen, the clock will like go back to its like default like small size. You guys are asking a lot and you're not subscribing. I can see the subscriber live count right here, and you guys are begging to see things, but you can't click that subscribe button. Can you prove the performance of the apps? No, I can't. I don't know what you mean. How do I prove that? Can you open and close? No, I'm not going to open and close the apps fast. You guys can see the animations and just the regular day-to-day usage like a normal person would use their phone. I'm not doing anything crazy. For the S23 series, probably because the S23 series is probably going to be based off of like the second beta, device care. That's pretty much the same. That hasn't really changed. I think the memory, was that always there? I know that was there before. I think they got rid of it at one point, but the device care icon. Oh, that's what it looks like right there. Yeah, right there. I don't have Bixby set up. I don't even have it like turned on or set up or anything. I use Gemini, so if I do the assistant feature, it just brings up Gemini. I don't have Bixby set up to the side button. My side button's set to the flashlight. I just use the swipe gestures for I just use the little corner gestures for Gemini. Scheduled restart. I think it's no, it's still here. You can do restart when needed, or you can do restart on schedule. Oops, sorry, the camera. So yeah, you can do restart when needed, which will automatically do it when your phone is like asleep or when performance issues are detected, and then you can schedule a time. It'll also auto optimize, like basically like clear RAM and stuff like that, without auto restarting. So you can do some basic like auto optimizations without your phone having to like fully restart. I'm not gonna quickly swipe through apps and do that. Nobody uses their phone like that. You don't need to see that to judge the performance. You can see me open and close apps as I'm using the phone. I'm not gonna sit here and fly through the apps. The charging animation when the phone is unlocked is just a little thing up on the top. If you go back in the stream, I've shown that a couple times. I do not have Bixby set up. If you ask again, you're banned. I already showed the charging animation. No, there's no default wallpapers. They're all the same. The battery section's the same. There's no new information there. Battery's the same. No new info, and there's no charging cycles or battery health or anything like that. They didn't add that yet, if it is even going to get added. Reported this video and disliked this video. Okay, cool. What exactly did you report it for? Because, I mean, that's just false reporting. You'll just get your YouTube account banned for that. No, I don't have Bixby set up, so it's not gonna like, even if I do that, it's not gonna like open. Like I don't have it set up whatsoever. It's literally all my stuff is Gemini. The clock UI? You're talking about the new clock app? It's all the same basically, but it's got the alarm groups and stuff like that. I think the widgets are different too. There's a few different widgets like analog clock and stuff like that in there. Developer mode, there's no new options in developer mode, I don't think. I already have it turned on. Hey Preston, how's it going? Can you take care of some of these people that are spamming the chat with the same thing over and over again? You can just put them in timeout if you need to. Let me see if the back gesture is in here. Sometimes it's in. Yeah, so, okay, wait, where'd it go? It didn't come up. I saw it in there. It came up in the search, but it didn't. Predictive back animations, but it doesn't like actually come up in here. So I don't know, like Samsung has it like disabled or something. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't let me enable it in developer options for whatever reason. So Samsung must have that disabled. Because it shows up in the search, but not anywhere else. And I can't enable it. The My Files UI. Basically the same. The only real difference is the internal like storage thing here. The little how full your storage is bar is like the pill now. The oval shape. S24 Ultra. File share. There is no beta for the S22 Ultra. I am in the USA. The app drawer, yeah, the app drawer is vertical now rather than side to side. If you want side to side, you can change the sort and you can put it in custom order. And when you do that, it will be side to side, but you can't put it in custom order and then change it to alphabetical. So if you want alphabetical by default, it automatically changes it to the drawer like that. No, the volume and brightness stuff you can't change. You can't change that. You can move it, but you can't change the size or anything like that. Yeah, the live notification for Spotify is the same. It's the same for all music apps. If you want to see how to install it, go back to the very beginning of the stream. That's the very beginning. Android 15 AppLock is not available now. just the regular Samsung secure folder. There's no Android 15 AppLock in here yet. Yeah, I mean the now bar, like there's no now bar when the phone's awake, but like all your music and media stuff shows right here in the quick settings and not the notifications. Open settings. It'll probably be a while for the Tab S10 Ultra. The tablets usually get updates like really few and far between. There's not really any new lock screen widgets per se. They're just the like the blur is different. Like that's pretty much it. They're all pretty much the same. Same widgets. They look a little bit better. Yep, I've tested the charging animations a few times. You can find that throughout the stream. Live notifications, I showed that already. Just go back in the stream. I showed the music, I showed the clock. I showed the clock a couple times actually. No, there's no dark mode icons. The icons don't change. It's in dark mode. The phone's in dark mode right now and the icons are the same. I don't know like if there's it just came out. I don't know anything about there being any Odin files yet. You probably could if you can find the files, but I haven't seen or heard anything about that. This is I'm in the USA, but it's available in like Germany and Korea. I think is where it came out. I really haven't checked that because I started streaming as soon as it came out. The volume control panel is the same. That's not really updated. It might have a little bit different of a blur background, but the overall UI is the same there. I haven't had any issues with apps not working, so I don't have any issues with those. I do see some people are flashing it on their phones. I'm not sure how. You'll have to look that up, but yeah, it's still double tap. The fingerprint sensor is close to the bottom edge of that. I mean, I'll probably just move it down. It's not going to really change much, I don't think. Thank you, Straw. Like, I don't know why everybody wants me to sit here and just fling apps back and forth. Like, flashlight brightness levels, I think it's still the same as before. You have to, like, yeah, you have to just hold the icon. And you can change the brightness level. It used to be you tap on the text, but now it's just hold the icon. It just animates the apps like in. That's pretty much it when it's locked. It doesn't tell you anything about the smoothness if I just sit here and fling apps all around all day. I mean, we're not doing that. It's the stupidest thing ever. There's countless videos everywhere else of that happening. Like literally that's all people post on every like social media thing of the new update. So if you want to see that, you can go there. There's no reason for me to sit here and do it all day long. Long press this. If I long press the volume thing, it takes me into the sound and vibration settings. No, I'm not sharing any system apps on Telegram. There's like all the clock calendar, all that kind of stuff is already on APK Mirror. You can download it from there if you want it. What does the calendar widget look like? Let's see. Here are these are the calendar widgets right here. So those are like the countdown widgets. Your date. You can do the month. You can do like a double, which shows the current month and then the next month, and like the whole page calendar right there. You have your today views. Which let me see. Do I have any? I think I'm gonna move that down and. Add one of these. Oop. I think that's the wrong one. Nope. Yeah, I want this one. The date. Right in the middle. No. Yep, just like that. And you can, I guess this one can't get any smaller. You can't really change the size of that one. Yeah, good lock modules aren't working. Somebody told me to update Home Up via the APK, and I downloaded version 15, but it doesn't work yet. It just says Home Up is being renewed. So literally none of the good lock modules are working except for Wonderland. No, you won't lose your data, but if you need to go back to Android 14, then you have to wipe your phone. Yes, notifications on the lock screen can be displayed as bars. I showed that already. Widgets when you click on the clock. I think those are still there. Maybe not. No, I don't think the widgets are still there on the clock. I think all the widgets. I think the widgets on the clock. I think got replaced by the now bar because the music and stuff is down down there. Dang it, the battery died again. Hold on one second. I had like one crappy battery that doesn't last that long. I think I found it. Can you share the beta zip file? You can't install the beta from a zip file. It doesn't work like that. You can't just sideload it like that. No, you can't show the notification. Yes, you can show the notification panel with the notifications and the quick panel, but you have to just change it to the old style. You can do that though. Yes, it's only available for unlocked devices, and I think T-Mobile in the U.S. is also supported. Even if you travel to the U.S., you're not going to get the update. Your phone's not a U.S. model. These are the icons. There are no dark mode icons. I don't know why everybody keeps saying that. There's no new icons. There's no dark mode icons. I already did that. You can go back and see the color palette. I did that a couple times already. They look ugly as hell doing that. It's not something I'm going to use. It depends on what carrier you're on. Sometimes changing the carrier will change your software. So sometimes that'll also depend. Like if you go over to another country and pop another SIM card in, it may change certain things that won't allow certain updates. My wallpaper is from the Backdrops app. Share sheet panel. Let me see. No, the share sheet's the same. I really don't like how when the music app is... Oh, maybe it is open. I don't want the music thing down there all the time. Like you can't just swipe it away if you don't want it anymore. There's no audio playing, but I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Backdrops is an app that has like wallpapers on it. Here, I'll show you. You guys can. Let's see. These are my favorited wallpapers right here, so you guys can get the names off those. But those are the top two ones are the ones I've been using in this video. So you just download the app and you can get those wallpapers. They should be free ones. I closed the music app all the way. Like I swiped it closed and it still didn't. It went away from the quick settings, but it didn't go away from the now bar. So I just turned off the now bar music setting because because like I don't want that on the bottom all the time if I'm not using it for music. I wish you could just like swipe the now bar and get rid of it. Kind of like on the dynamic island where you can swipe the dynamic island and get rid of it and then swipe it the other way and it'll come back when you want it again. Here, we're gonna do something for a little bit. I'm gonna do, oh, what is that? Oh, no, wrong button. Can I? Can't do. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find something. All right, we're gonna do subscribers only for a few minutes here. So if you're not subscribed, you can't chat. So make sure you click the subscribe button, and then it will enable you to send a chat. Just to try to calm down some of the repeat questions and stuff like that here for a little bit. And if you guys want to make like requests on something to show, you can always send it as a super chat. If you send it as a super chat, then I'll show stuff a repeat and all that kind of stuff. So nice. Yeah, I need to get a new Pixel screen protector because my Pixel I put an OtterBox on it and it like ripped the screen protector off. So I need to get like a film one because I think the screen protector was too wide. No problem. Yeah, I use backdrops for all my stuff. No, there's no keyboard changes. The keyboard's the same. Thank you. When you click on the widget and when on the widget, animations are shown. I mean, it kind of just like expands out like from the widget. I don't think that opens anything. Yeah, I don't know anything, but yeah, it kind of just expands out from the widget. The now bar turns red if you play voice recordings. Let me see. I gotta find the voice recorder. Okay, so there is some new stuff in voice recorder. Summarize recordings, translate and compare. Alright, so we'll test this here. I don't know why it turned red. It just shows the icon. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, it doesn't turn red. It just shows the icon basically. Yeah, I like the update. I mean, it's something fresh. I'm glad they made it so you could do the expanded folders and stuff like that. No, the beta does not void the warranty. I don't have Google Wallet on here. I just use the Samsung one. I don't really use like Tap to Pay on here. Nope, no new camera settings. Oh, that's pretty much the same. The camera app's pretty much the same. I went through that already, so like just go back on the stream. You guys can see that. Camera app's pretty much the same. The gallery is pretty much the same. I went over some of the AI features and stuff like that, but really nothing new here. You've got like your pro modes right here, stuff like that. I deleted game mode from my phone when I set it up, so I don't have game mode on here. Gotta go eat. Have a good, or enjoy your food. What I meant to say. Does airplane mode icon have an animation? Probably not. I don't think they're really animated. Nope. It just, well, the plane like moves, but I think it did that before. I'm almost certain it moved like that before. Is there any animation if you unlock the phone with the app enabled? Like with an app open? What do you mean? No, there's no new dark mode icons. Are you talking about like if the app's already open and you unlock it? No, it just pops in. There's no animation for that. Nope, no keyboard changes. I don't. A lot of people are talking about dark mode icons, so I don't. Maybe that's something that's coming. I don't know if you guys know something I don't about that. But there's nothing about dark mode icons in here. The Galaxy Avatar. Yeah, I set that up earlier. Where did I find it? I think it was under Galaxy AI. No. Where did I find it? Was it under Advanced? Yeah. Yeah, so I set mine up right there. It basically just takes a picture and then it gives you an AI that you can edit the hair and stuff on. But if you go back in the stream, you can see me customizing that and setting it up. I did a whole like few minutes of that. But you can use it like as a system avatar. And like for a call profile and stuff like that. So basically kind of like what iOS has where you can use it in like your messages. And like when you call people, it'll pop up on their phone. I'm pretty sure it probably won't work between like iOS and stuff like that, but probably other Galaxy devices it will. New clock widgets. These are the clock widgets right here. So there's the regular like alarm ones, the analog clock, the digital clock with seconds, that kind of stuff. So that's what they look like right there. And I know it's kind of hard to see with the bright background. That one doesn't like go into dark mode. My phone is in. Oh no, sorry, no, it's not. Let me put it in dark mode. Try that again so you guys can see a little better. There we go. Yeah, so those are what they look like right there. The different clock types. Was it worth waiting? I mean, there's still some things I think that need to be put in. Like some of the Android 15 stuff, like AppLock isn't in here. A lot of people are asking about AppLock. Stuff like that. There's no battery health features. Like it doesn't show your charge cycles, your battery health, which somebody said was coming to One UI 7. So I don't know if that's something they'll add later. I figured with it being this late that a lot of this stuff would have been added by now, but it really hasn't been. If we're even getting that, so not too sure what's going on there, why that's taken so long, but also interested to see when this is going to release. Because like the new phone comes out next month, so not too sure when we're gonna get the stable build, or if the new phone's gonna ship with a stable build, or any of that kind of stuff. So we'll have to see what we get there. But I mean, it's running pretty smooth. It doesn't, like, there's not really any lag or anything like that. The only issue I've had is the clock like resizes when I'm editing the widget. But like typing and stuff, like so far is like pretty smooth. There's really no issues with that. The task switcher, I have mine changed back. I guess my the setting I have from GoodLock isn't working because the GoodLock modules aren't working. Let's see if any of these work. I can still change stuff with Registar and Routines Plus, but none of the makeup stuff's working. Like Navstar, Home Up doesn't work. I think Home Up is the one that has the settings for that. The Screenshot UI. The Screenshot UI is exactly the same. There is no change in that whatsoever. Yeah, that's all the same. Is the smoothness of the animations comparable to iOS? I mean, kind of. They're different animations, so it's hard to tell. But I'll do a video. Maybe I'll try to get a couple of these recorded today and upload them. But I'll do a video between like iOS animations and One UI 7 animations if you guys want to. Stuff like that. I'll compare a couple of those things between iOS and Android. Dex is not gone now. Dex is still in there. It was something with link to Windows, I think, that changed. But the Dex toggle is still there. So that's still there. I didn't like open or anything, so I don't have my phone connected to a monitor, but I don't know. I don't have Uber. and I'm not going to like download Uber and call a cab just to see if it works on Nowbar. So you have to wait for somebody to show that one. I'm sure it will, but the Uber app's probably gonna have to like update for that. That's probably not gonna be something right out of the gate that works. If you guys want to see opening and closing animations, just go to X. There's a bunch of them on there. Yes, well, I mean, yes, it's my primary device, but I have other devices, like if something happens. So while I do use this device as my daily driver currently, I also have a Pixel and an iPhone. So I wouldn't recommend installing Beta 1 if it's like literally the only device you have, but I have other devices if need be. Is that live message back? If not, check it. Samsung store from Edge panel. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't really use the Edge panel, so I don't have anything on there. Is there a Samsung logo chime when you restart? Not that I heard. It didn't make any noise when I turned it on. Nothing about the startup process was different. No new animation, no sound, nothing like that. Yeah, all that kind of stuff was the same. So nothing new to speak of there. And the battery life seems to be doing pretty good. I had it plugged in for a little bit, and then I unplugged it. We're at 59%. I did not charge the phone last night. I fell asleep before I plugged it in, so it hasn't been fully charged since I updated this. How can you get it if it's not in your country? You can't sign up now. I showed the music player a few times already. Just go back in the stream and scrub through the stream and you can see it somewhere. I mean, it's not really like the dynamic island now. It's not as animated, and it's on the bottom. Sound, I don't have my sound turned on, but hold on, let me turn around and see. Hold on, I gotta turn off. Apparently do not disturb mutes the sound, I guess. Yeah, no, the lock and unlock sound's the same. No new sounds on the lock and unlock. Nope, there's no camera lag while changing lenses. Camera interface is the same. If I turn off fast charging, yeah, the colors indicate the charging. It's the same as it was in the circle. The circle just doesn't pop up in the middle of the screen anymore. But green is standard charging, blue is fast charging, and then I think there's like a blue with like 2 lightning bolts for fast charging 2.0. I'll have to look when I don't have a I don't have a fast charging 2.0 charger in here, but when I plug it in later, when I have a fast charging 2.0 charger, I'll check and see if that is see if that's the case, and I'll let you guys know in an update video. Depth effects on the lock screen? No, I didn't see any depth effects on the lock screen. I mean, that's the lock screen right there. I didn't see an option for it, and I don't really have a good wallpaper for a depth effect. It is really windy outside. The live activities, yeah, the now bar is only on the lock screen, and you can also enable it on the always on display. You can interact with it, like if you have like music playing, you can interact with it on the always on display without having to wake your phone up. You just double tap. All right, guys. Hold on one second. We have a little update here. Just want to show something. Let me just cover 15,000 subscribers. So we just hit 15K while on the live stream. So thank you guys so much for that. That is like 1,000 subscribers in the past like couple days. As soon as I started doing these videos on One UI 7 stuff. So thank you guys very much for all that support. If anybody wants to send like a super chat with like a request in it, like I said, if somebody wants to super chat request, I will do those requests. They will get priority. Yeah, the camera interface is pretty smooth. It's like the same. I mean, they didn't really update that yet. Maybe they will in a future beta. The only like system apps that got updated are calendar, clock, and reminders. Those are the only things that updated after One UI 7 was installed. Super chats, it should be like next to the text. If you're on the desktop version, it should be next to the text box. And it has like a little square with a dollar sign in it, or maybe not a dollar sign depending on your currency. If you're on the app, where is it on the app? Let me see. On the app, it should be the same. Like it's on the chat. I know that. Yeah, there should be like a little square with a dollar sign on it. Doesn't show 2 lightning bolts. Okay, so maybe it doesn't show the difference between super fast charging 2.0 then. I know when it was the circle, it would have 2 lightning bolts on the top. Yeah, I'm just doing like daily usage stuff, Wayne. That's why I'm not doing any of that crazy like swiping all over the screen and stuff like that like everybody else does. Yes, that's what super chats are like donations. It's like sending donations. But it like highlights your message and gives your message priority, and it stays on the screen longer and stuff like that. Any major bugs? I haven't really seen any bugs. The only thing I had an issue with so far that I noticed is like I'll have the clock up here like, and if I go to edit sometimes the clock will like resize and get smaller. So the clock kind of like resets to default for some reason. So I don't know exactly why it does that. Can you unlock the phone straight from the music screen on the lock screen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The album cover art doesn't like affect it being the lock screen. It's the same. It's just showing the album art instead of like your whole wallpaper. So that doesn't really change that. Or you can just like swipe down on the album art and then it's your regular lock screen again. Can you put a stopwatch on and use the pill on the home screen at the top? No, I don't think that does a. Don't think it does It shows like the thing up here. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So I see what you mean. That goes up there for the stopwatch. There's like a little dynamic thing up there for the stopwatch. Did that do that for the timer? Yeah, so the timer goes up there as well. So there's a little thing up there for those. You can just yep, there's a little like pill thing up there for those. Yeah, I didn't do that one yet, Wayne. I did the one on the live activity thing on the lock screen, but I didn't know that was up there for those. Because when you're on album cover, I don't see the fingerprint icon. Here, let me see. Let me try it again. Let me just play something here. Oh, hold on. I turned off the thing because it was staying there for some reason. Let's see. Lock screen. Now bar. Turn music back on. And if I can get it to come back up. Let's see, play. Alright, so if I open... Okay, no, so like when you're expanded like this, that's just something like open on the lock screen. You can't, like, there's no fingerprint thing there. You have to just swipe it down and then get back to your regular lock screen like that. But I've been turning music off on the now bar because like for some reason, even when the music app is closed and there's no music playing, it doesn't go away, and I don't want it to be there the whole time, so I just turn it back off. The screenshot animation is the same. There's no, it just like blinks the screen and then shows up down here. The volume bar is the same. There's no change to the volume bar. If you super chat $1 million, will you still not open and close? I will close. If you send $1 million, I'd sit here and open and close apps all day. But I don't think you have $1 million to do that, so I don't think that's going to happen. I'll believe that one when I see it. The face recognition? No, it's like when the music's open like that, it doesn't respond as the normal lock screen. It's just the regular deal. All right, for the new people, I'm gonna change the subscribers only thing to any duration, so you don't have to be subscribed for a minute. But if you subscribe immediately, you can send messages right away now. If we start getting like spam and stuff, yeah, there was no super chat though, so if you super chatted, it would come up as a super chat. You don't think I can't see that? Yeah, no, like the music lock screen doesn't like unlock. You have to swipe it down in the now bar. I have my face registered already. It didn't. Here, hold on. Let me turn back on the thing and see what it does. Okay, so if I swipe up on the music, it didn't unlock. Okay, no, that time it did it. It kind of like glitched a little bit, but like, so if I have the music open like this and then I look at it, it will go past it. I think the first time it was just already, it had tried too many times, so it didn't do it. But yeah, so okay, if you have it on like full screen, because you can have it like on full screen and on like the always on display, but if you wake it up, it'll unlock with the face unlock. The fingerprint sensor just goes away though. I just tested the volume bar in the screenshot. Those are all the same. Yeah, stay on lock screen on. I had that turned off. It unlocked finally. It was just when I was playing with it before it had tried too many times, so the face unlock stopped trying. But yeah, I just tried it again. It does work. It goes past the music screen. It goes into the home screen. Show us factory reset animation. What do you mean? I'm not gonna factory reset my phone if that's what you're asking. No. I mean, you should get the beta program eventually in your country. It should roll out to more countries with beta too. Where are you located? But normally beta 2 will bring like a bunch more countries. I don't have any themes to apply. I mean, those aren't gonna really change much. Those are gonna be the same. But I don't really like using themes. I kind of like just leaving it stock. I've tried some custom icons. Yeah, I think France is part of beta 2, if I remember correctly. Sweden, I don't know. I don't remember seeing Sweden on any kind of list. I don't know if that'll roll out with another country or not. Are you talking about the lock screen thing with Spotify? All that should work the same. What I was showing you was with Apple Music, so that was a third party app anyway. That wasn't like the default Samsung Music or anything. And maybe because of the carrier you're on, Wing. Sometimes when you insert a SIM card, it changes the carrier, the CSC code, and that's kind of what determines that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was Apple Music. That was the Apple Music app that I was using. That wasn't the default Samsung one. So that should be any like media player app should pretty much show the same kind of stuff on the lock screen and the now bar. I don't have Spotify, so I don't know. Show lock screen wallpaper. My wallpaper shows on the lock screen. It's just a dark wallpaper. Here, let me change the wallpaper. But yeah, my wallpaper shows on the lock screen. It did that. That's an S24 feature, I believe. I don't know if it's limited to the Ultra. I know it's an S24 Ultra thing though. Somebody on X was talking about sideloading. They got the RAM files and they did sideload it. I don't know anything about that though. So, I've flashed plenty of betas with Odin before, but I haven't. The call background stuff will be in a separate video. I'm not going to show that on live just because I don't want to accidentally show anybody's contact details. Yeah, there was a rumor that edge panels were going away. Edge panels did not go away. Edge panels are the same. So that rumor either hasn't happened yet or wasn't true. Yeah, no, it's not hard to sideload, but with the beta just coming out today and it being a limited release to only certain countries, it's going to be hard to get the files. Can you change the battery icon? I don't think so. You can turn on and off the percentage as before, but there wasn't any settings for the icon. Yeah, no, the only setting for the battery is the percentage, which shows within the icon. It's not on the outside now. There's going to be a battery icon change in like a good lock module, but like I said, the good lock modules aren't all updated yet and they're not working. The toggle, the wallpaper. Yeah, lock screen wall. You can turn the wallpaper off, and you can turn whether or not the now bar shows on the always on display as well. None of these always on display settings have changed. They're all still there, and there's nothing new. And what do you mean by Finder? Are you talking about this? There's that, like how the keyboard pops up, and then there's like just little squares like that, but not really, no. Yeah, Samsung Dex is here. Are there haptics in the brightness slider? No. No haptics in the brightness slider. No, there's no keyboard changes. Turn on swipe up to access Finder. Huh? Where's that? My wallpaper app is backdrops. And these are just the ones I have favorited right here. So Eternal Current and Parallel Precision are the two that I've been using in the stream. I don't know what you mean by the turn on the swipe up to access Finder. I don't see where there's a swipe setting for that. I didn't see that setting when I had the horizontal app drawer either. Yeah, I mean the animations seem pretty smooth. I'm not having any I'm not really having any lag or anything like that. It's beta 1 though, so I'm not going to get too far into animations and smoothness until it's closer to release. If you enable power saving mode, it changes. Yeah, it puts a little leaf in it. It just moves the icon that you used to have out there into the icon. Doesn't like change the icon entirely though. It's just a little leaf in there. Yeah, I mean they worked on it for so long though. That's, you know, it's months later than we would normally get it, so probably a good thing that we have a pretty good beta 1, because people would be pretty mad, I'm guessing, if beta 1 sucked. I'm really excited for this on my Tab S10 Ultra though, because I really want to try this on a big screen, but obviously the tabs don't have a beta yet. Try to get that stupid box to go away. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I can't wait for the tab beta to come out. Did you download the wallpaper, Wayne? Is that what you're talking about? I've got like the Backdrops Pro thing or whatever. I really like the Backdrops on Android because you can sync your favorites between like your devices. So like I can set, it's really easy to find the same wallpapers on both my devices and use it on the same thing. And I usually, what I do, instead of downloading all the wallpapers to my phone, all the ones I like, I just add to favorites. And then if like I want to go back and change it again, all I have to do is just set it, and I don't have to save them all on my phone. It's just all in my favorites folder because it's signed into my account. So it's really, really nice like that. So I just set it and do it that way. It's really easier than having to go through settings and all that kind of stuff with the downloaded ones. Yes, you can do the larger folders. I don't have enough room on my home screen right here to do it again, but you can do the larger folders, and you can open apps from the folders without having to open the folder itself when that is on. Switch to horizontal app drawer, and I'll see the option. Are you talking about like this? How it does that? Because there's still no specific like settings that I'm seeing for that. I haven't gotten like any notifications. I'll do like stuff like that when I do a video on it, because it'll be easier to capture stuff like that when I'm recording it and not just doing like a live. Yeah, I don't know the swipe up thing. I don't know what you're talking about, because it does that like that with it on, but obviously in alphabetical order it doesn't do that, but you can still swipe up to access it. You just can't swipe down to get rid of it. Where was it? All you have to do that is do sort and change it to custom order. When you change it to custom order, that makes it side to side, but you can't put it in that. What I don't like is when you do the custom order like that, you can move these around, but you can't do the pages like this and have it put them in alphabetical order. If you want alphabetical order, then it only works in the the list view like that, which is kind of annoying because you kind of can't have both. That's the only thing I don't like about that, is you can't have, like, I'd still like the pages, but I would like them to be in alphabetical order because it's easier to find. It's easier to find your apps when they're in alphabetical order because you just know where they're going to be. The routines options, I don't think they did. I have extra ones because I have, those are all the modes right there. I have extra ones because I have the good lock thing. So I have like these extra S Pen action and button action. There used to be a fingerprint action down here. Oh no, I think they added that. If you unlock with a specific fingerprint, you can do you can have it like open an app or do something like that when you unlock with that fingerprint. They added that up here as a main feature. It used to be down here as part of Routines Plus, but that is up here on the top now as like an actual main feature. But the good lock stuff's not really working right now, so I can't really change much with that. But when good lock gets updated and stuff like that, obviously I will I'll do a video on that. And my power is surging, so if we lose the stream, that is why. I do have battery backup, so it shouldn't mess it up too much. No, there's no advanced features for gestures on the lock screen. That's like a OnePlus thing, I think. That's not really I don't think Samsung's going to do that. But the motion and gestures are all the same. There are new side button settings for the double press. It used to be like camera and open app were the two options, but now you can do flashlight, magnifier, voice recorder. You can do different things with notes, stuff like that. Different things with Samsung Capture, or you can have it set to a mode or a routine. So that is something that is new for the double press. Disable thermal throttling. Let's see. No. There's nothing for. There's nothing for that, I don't think. Yeah, no, nothing for like limited CPU speed or thermal throttling or anything like that. And then the performance profiles are all the same as well. The lock screen charging animation always shows. No, it does not always show. It only comes up and then goes away, and then it just shows the text like before. I mean, there's not like a customizable button per se, but with good lock you can customize. Like, so I have mine. If I double tap the volume up button really quick, it turns on extra brightness, and then if I double tap the down one, it turns it back off and sets it back to 80%. So you can set stuff up like that, like custom actions. If you use the Routines Plus, you can set stuff so like extra brightness off and screen brightness 85% is double tap. You can set stuff up like that with Routines Plus. I'll go over that in a separate video on how to do all that and what I have. I have like similar videos on it, but I'll make a new one just in case anything's been updated or anything like that. Drama, are you on a carrier? The camera lens transition is smooth. It's the same pretty much. No, there's no dark icons. No dark icons. The icons have not changed other than the regular theming, which was, you know, like an Android like 13 or 14 feature. But that hasn't, nothing's changed with that. AT&T phones are not eligible for the beta. I believe it's unlocked phones and T-Mobile. I'm not sure about T-Mobile. T-Mobile phones have been eligible for the beta in the past, but I only know for sure that unlocked phones are compatible. Other carriers aren't. Home screen only option? What do you mean home screen? I have the home screen only option on. Oh, that? If you do that, then it's just the Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I hate that. Yeah, the search bar probably comes up with swipe on that because there's no app drawer. Tanu, I already tried that. It's not there. If you keep spamming that, you're going to be banned. That's your one and only warning. No, I'm not doing opening and closing animations super fast. I've already said that a million times. I'm not doing that like an idiot. If you want to see that, go on X or something. There's plenty of videos of people acting stupid on there. Here's the quick settings. That's the quick settings pull down from the right, and then notifications from the left. I mean, yeah, I know it will, but I don't really want to change it just because, I mean, you know, it's annoying, but here, I'll do it. So that's what it changes to. It puts all your apps on the home screen. There's a whole other like layout defaults too. So is that what you're referring to, the little swipe up thing? And then here's a whole bunch of like Finder settings now. So that's what that looks like. And if we go back here, I don't think we have Finder settings anymore. Yeah, Finder settings don't come up when you have that turned on, so that's weird. But you can't change or customize all the settings for that, I guess, when that's on. I don't have my buds with me, so I'll keep note of all these and make some videos on that kind of stuff later on. Yeah, the charging sound and lock animation are the same. Yeah, there's no setting for it though when you don't have. I already turned it back off, but there's no setting for it when you have it set this way. So I'm probably gonna stop the stream here shortly. Are you talking about these widgets? They're kind of just like a blurry gray. If you have a brighter wallpaper, it's a little easier to see, but they're kind of just like a blurry gray. Yeah, they have like a blur to the background of them. And then these other ones you can add, like, so you can't with this one. This one there's no transparency option, but like this one on the home screen, if you turn background on, you can do light, dark, or match the phone settings, so it'll depend on dark mode. And then you can change the transparency. It's not like an absolute slider like before. It only has 3 different levels. And then you can turn the background off to make it completely transparent. No third-party AppLock screen widgets yet. That might happen like closer to the like release when apps update. I don't know if that's a feature they're implementing or not. I don't. I'm not the one to ask about that. You might go over to like XDA and see if anybody knows how you can get the beta on their drama. I'm not too sure because I haven't. I've always either had T-Mobile or an unlocked phone, so I don't know. Yeah, if you can find the files to flash, you might be able to sideload it. I just be careful if you have like an actual carrier locked phone. Sometimes things can get a little tricky with that. I've only seen one person successfully sideload it so far, and that was just somebody in another country. It wasn't a carrier device. A universal search to come? No, I don't think so. It doesn't. The keyword doesn't come automatically like that. You just have to tap it down there because that pulls up the app drawer as well. I don't know if the files have really been posted yet, Wing. I don't think some people were helping each other. Um, You can move the placement of these like individual like groups. Yes. If you edit these, you can move like this down here, that up there. You just can't get rid of anything. And you can also pull this down and make it like change the default size. So if I make it like that and I pull that down, it's always going to have the 12. Or you can make it smaller and have the 2 or the 1. So that's pretty cool how you can do that. Hello, how's it going? Like I said, I'll probably end this here soon. I've been live for over 3 hours doing this, so a lot of the questions are repeats that are probably shown multiple times in the stream. So I'll probably end this soon and make a couple dedicated videos on some different things. Like I know you guys want to see animation stuff, so I'll do some animation stuff. I'll do some stuff on the home screen. I'll do some stuff on the new lock screen and stuff like that, or the new quick toggles and stuff like that. That's my current lock screen right now. I don't have... Oh man, I know the wallpaper's on. That's my current lock screen right now. I don't have anything special set up on it. Nope, there's no dark icons. I don't know if that was a rumored feature or something, because everybody's been asking me about it, but I have not seen anything. There's no new lock screen widgets. No, they just look a little cleaner. But there's like no third-party widgets or anything like that yet. Maybe third-party widgets will come. Maybe third-party widgets will come when there's a when the updates out and apps get updated. I'm not too sure if that's something we're expecting or not. I'm looking on X here with some other people just to see if what we're expecting here. Just following up on a few features that might be mentioned here shortly. The music thing is on the bottom now, and you can expand that into a full thing. I've done that multiple times throughout the stream, so just go back in the stream and you can see it. But I'm gonna go through. I don't have any like bugs necessarily to report, but I do have a couple feedback suggestions that I'm going to put into the Samsung Members app real quick. As far as the app drawer. Can I do it? Was there a suggestion option? Wait, hold on. I think I clicked the wrong one. Apparently not. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I just put that suggestion in there. Yes, I have my Android 16 on my Pixel 9 Pro. There's not really much new on Android 16 yet because it's just the developer preview. It's not the actual beta. So there's not too many like new features or anything like that. I think my watch is about to die. Okay, yeah, there's nothing that has been said about dark icons. I just checked with Jeff Springer over on X with Sammy Gurus, and he didn't say anything. He said that's just something people assumed we were going to get. Nothing's been officially mentioned about having dark icons or anything like that, so I don't think we're going to be seeing that. All right, I found the suggestions thing on the app, so I just suggested that, and I put it in as a bug on accident, so either one. Yep, I shared the big folders. You can go back in the stream and see those. I did share those a couple times. I changed my home screen, so I don't have room on my home screen to make an enlarged folder right now. But I think what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to go get some food, and then I'm going to come back and record some videos on some different categories like the lock screen, the home screen, the quick settings, notifications, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go play with it for a while, and then I'll come back and do that. So if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button and set your notifications to on so you get notified when I start uploading those videos. And by the end of today, I will have a couple videos out on some of the new stuff here on One UI 7. So thank you guys for watching the stream. It's been a great stream. Very, 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 very thankful for all the subscribers. We have surpassed 15,000 subscribers while in this stream. So we hit a milestone right there while we are live doing One UI 7. So that is amazing. And got a lot of comments and stuff like that. Some repeats, some good questions. And I got to show a bunch of stuff about One UI 7. So hopefully it'll help out some people. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments after the stream, and I will see those. And of course, comment on the stream or on the videos, and I can help you guys out as best I can. If there's a topic that gets a lot of questions, I can make some videos on it. You can also follow me over on X at Techout on YT. It's in the description. You can follow me there. You can send me messages there. I prefer you just do it in, reply to me or something. Send me a message, not like a DM, because DMs I don't always see. Sometimes they go to spam or whatever, and it's just easier if everybody can see the same message. So tweet me over there, whatever you want to call it, post it over there. There are also discount links in the description for some other websites. If you need some accessories, some used devices from Plug Tech, those do support the channel using those. So very grateful if you guys use any of those links or my Amazon links. Or if you're looking to get a Galaxy device, there are some Samsung affiliate links on the YouTube thing that are like pinned products or whatever. If you click those, I do get commission. And Samsung is running some sales on their devices right now around the holidays. So if you want to pick up a new device, to run this beta or something that's unlocked, you can check Samsung's website and do so there. And like I said, they are running some sales. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Colin with Techout. We'll be live with some other videos here shortly with One UI